Welcome, people of the internet and YouTube. Yes, just like that gaming, giving you guys another commentary today. 2 videos, might as well after 3-week hiatus give you guys 2 in a row. But no, this is news that I wanted to talk about. It was came out today that it looks like the next Call of Duty is going to be in space, and I hope you guys can judge by my tone how I feel about that, because I don't feel good about that. I just don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand, for whatever reason, Infinity Ward feels like this is the next logical step. And really, I do hope these reports are wrong, but they are seemingly from pretty reliable sources. So, looks like we're going to get a game in space. Hooray! I don't understand why this is the next logical decision. After so many people hated Advanced Warfare, people are still kind of against the advanced movement mechanics of Black Ops 3. And let's go to space where it's going to be anti-gravity, where we're just going to be floating around shooting people, because that's the coolest part. It's going to be very, very annoying and very disappointing, and it's not something that I'm looking forward to. No part of me is like, yeah, space. I'm like, damn, why isn't it Modern Warfare 4? Because unlike most people, Modern Warfare 3 didn't leave a sour taste in my mouth. Modern Warfare 2 didn't leave a sour taste in my mouth, because I got over its flaws and saw it for what it was. A very good game with some unfortunate downfalls. So what? That one-man army noob tube sucked. It didn't matter to me. The big thing is their campaign will be super cool. I'll give it that. But I just don't see how you can create a competitive multiplayer where it's going to create more random events than ever, especially if it's sort of like the mission that we had in Ghosts, where it was in space, where you had floating people around. Yeah, it's a cool premise, and I think the reason why they started developing it, there's like, oh, people really like our first level. That's the only positive thing they have to say about our game. And I'm sitting here like, maybe it's because your game sucked. Maybe there was only one bright spot of your game. But that doesn't mean you revolve your entire game around one good thing. No, it means let's figure out what was wrong with the rest of it and fix it. And that's what they should have done. And they could have created a very good either Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4, which was boots on the ground, which is what I think a lot of people want. I want it. I'm sure there's more people. I'm sure the majority of people would love to see another boots on the ground game with actual innovation, some cool new features at it. Take the specialists from Call of Duty. I don't care what you do. Just make it cool and fun. But space is not the next logical transition from, okay, so we went to 2065. What's next? Space! That's what's next. Star Wars. We're going to go and fight Han Solo, and we're going to do a Battlefront crossover, and then we're going to do a Halo crossover with Master Chief. It's going to be epic. No, it's going to be stupid. I know those things aren't actually going to happen, but I just feel like Call of Duty in space just makes no sense to me, and it's not the most logical thing that Infinity Ward could have done. If I was the director of Activision or Call of Duty or Infinity Ward, what I would have gone to Activision with has been like, okay, so we have an idea, and here's our idea, is we create the Modern Warfare collection, and we release that in November of 2016. So we bundle COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 all together on the next gen, do some graphical tweaks, and put the games all together, and make sure you're playing, make it one game, and make that your release for that year. Make that your November release. And then what you do the next year is you say, okay, for November 2017, we're releasing Modern Warfare 4 or Ghost 2. It could be either or. But if you bought that other game, you get access to the alpha and the beta, so you can have a say in the game. So a lot of people would do that just based off that alone. And then you get people into the Modern Warfare 4 alpha and beta. You get them to actually have a real say, and then that way you can build the game around what your fans want instead of what the developers think fans want. And you're not catering the game to just pro players. You're catering the game to everyone. And which would give Advanced Warfare or Sledgehammer Games an extra year of development, would give the next Treyarch game an extra year, and would also give that Modern Warfare 4 or Ghost 2 sequel an extra year. So you could release this Call of Duty anniversary pack with COD 4 and the original Modern Warfares, and I don't think you'd anger anyone. You put all the maps from all the DLCs all together, and then you're probably thinking, But JLT, like, they want money from the DLC? Well, you can put in supply drops for extra camos, extra guns, whatever. You can make new maps, because it's not that hard to design maps, especially for the Modern Warfare series, where you don't have to design intricate areas for people to jump and to do those things. All you need to do is create good boots on the ground maps. And you know what? The Call of Duty franchise, the Modern Warfare franchise, probably has the best maps. Outside of probably Call of Duty, outside of Black Ops 1. When you put all those games together, I think they're great. And that would have been my idea. Of course, I'm not a developer. I'm not on the Infinity Ward team. But that's what I would have approached Activision with, saying we can put more work into the Modern Warfare 4 or into COD Ghost 2, whatever you want to do. You could do Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4. But kind of the roundabout way of saying this is, I really hope it's not Call of Duty in space. I really hope that's not what we're working towards. It just, to me, makes no sense. I would rather see something that fans know, that can bring nostalgia. Look at what Star Wars did. They put nostalgia jam-packed in The Force Awakens, and a lot of people liked it because they were reminded of great times. And that's what you need. You need people to remember when Call of Duty was something, especially for us older fans. You know, back in 2007, what was I doing? I was in high school. I was coming home from school and going out and playing COD 4. What was I doing? Playing Halo. What was I doing? You know, hanging out and doing high school things. And it brought me back to that time. Right? And that's what bringing Call of Duty forward do, is bring me back to the time where I was 16 or 17, you know, and that I think resonates more with fans. I think bringing nostalgia helps. Nostalgia kind of sells when you think about it. I said it in my last video today. I said I rushed out when I found out 3DS Virtual Console had the original Pokemons on it for sale. I rushed out and bought one. You sold me, Nintendo. You sold me. You know why? Because you're like, hey, we're gonna do 3DS launch. Yeah. You want the Pokemons? Here you go. All the nostalgia. Just gave me the regular games. You didn't have to update it. Just gave me the regular games because they know what fans want. They know nostalgia sells. So why not give us nostalgia? And this is just more of a plea than don't do it. It's more of a sell to my nostalgia. Sell to the person that wants this. Because I want a Modern Warfare collection. I want to relive the joys that I once had playing MW2 and going all-nighter, grabbing Doritos and Slurpees and big gulps and everything and just going ham, gaining 150 pounds. I didn't care. That was my life, and I loved it. Getting pimples everywhere. Had to go to the bar, and you're like, fuck the bar, I'm going to go play Call of Duty. Because that's what it was. I lived and breathed Call of Duty for a lot of years, and I want to go back to those days because I can easily take months off and not care because these games are getting less and less enjoyable for me. And I suck with the War Machine. I'm going to put that footnote in there. I am terrible with it. I always kill myself with it, especially in hardcore, and I always kill teammates. It's hilarious. But I digress. Let's continue. The video is almost over. Want to know what you guys think down below with a comment. Let me know if you want Call of Duty in space for 2016 or if you want my idea, which is to not do it. If you enjoyed this video, can you please leave a like. If you didn't like this video, please let me know with a comment down below what I can do better next time. And if you really like this video and you want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, just like that gaming, signing off. Peace. I don't want it in space. I don't want it in space. I'm going to blame Vondahar if it's in space.